Want to find out how winter wheels perform on an electric car? And stay tuned. These are the rather nice winter wheels, and covered in snow. They have a special tread and compound that works well in sub-zero temperatures. So I'm going to go and have some fun. Here you see the iDrive screen, and before we go off in this lovely snow, I'm going to go to settings, traction control, and then choose traction, and it says dynamic traction control activated on the little screen here. Right, now we're good to drive. Here we go. We're in traction settings, and yeah, it goes sideways nicely, doesn't it? Very good. I'm going to try and go on some very icy roads, snowy roads. Quite a lot of traffic around. There's a little bit of wheel slippage going on there. The idea of setting a car on traction is so that the electronics allow some wheel slip, otherwise you end up going nowhere fast, even with winter wheels. So the winter tyres give you the benefit of a special compound that doesn't mind the low temperatures, still grips quite well, but it has a tread pattern that helps with snowy conditions. I've not driven an i3 in winter without winter wheels, so I don't know, but I'm assuming, like other rear-wheel drive BMWs, it struggles. I'm going quite steadily around this corner because it's blind. This road definitely hasn't been gritted, and it's probably a good test for the i3 and its winter tyres. Coming up to a corner, so I'm going to lift it off and let the regen slow me down quite quickly, actually. Although one mustn't be deceived. Trouble with snow, it gets pack ice underneath, and one can never tell how the traction can vary. A little bit of a slide there. Now this is another blind corner, so I have to go really slowly in case we meet something. There we are, like that. Thank you very much. Another corner. No slipping around there, although I'm not putting my foot down very hard. And this bit looks a little bit clearer where it's been sheltered. So the advantage of these wheels is you can keep going in the snow, which is fantastic. The problem still being is everyone else on the road who doesn't have winter tyres or does something silly, and you get stuck behind them or on the motorway and just can't escape for several hours. Yeah, so it's probably a good idea if one has an i3 or similar. Looks like the lorry's gone straight ahead up here. He didn't judge the ice, did he? There we are. It's the corner I was having fun on earlier. Looks like he's had a bit too much fun in his lorry. Can I nip round the back of it? Yes, I think so. And he's stuck for a little while. icy just there. Very, very icy. Oh God, another car's got. I mean, what are people doing? I came along here earlier and there weren't any cars skidding or crashing. What on earth are people doing? I better see if they it's an American vehicle. I don't think they're used to the snow, are they? I better stop and check. Alright, we'll get going. Oh, I must turn the traction control back on. Well, the guy said he was doing 20 miles an hour and the car just started bouncing. Yeah, the thin bouncy roads, and it just that was it. He was there. So oh my goodness, I'm misting up. So yeah, not the ideal place to be driving, really. There we are. I'm only. He said he was doing 20 miles an hour, that guy, and I'm doing 20 miles an hour at the moment. Do I feel unsafe? No. Do I feel that I should go any faster? No. No, it's literally ice underneath the snow here. But thinking about it, I mean, that guy slid off and flipped down the side doing 20 miles an hour. This is the problem. I've got my winter tyres on. Not a problem for me, but it is a problem for well, it could be a problem for me if someone comes the other way and slides across to my side of the road. So probably best to stay at home, really. Best winter wheels. I'll stay by your fire. Work from home. Use the internet. But my goodness, it's beautiful outside now. So the road up here is gritted, so we'll be able to go relatively normal speed, I think. I would turn around and go back, but I don't want to. There's people who are extracting themselves. There we are. This the difference between a road that's been gritted and a road that hasn't. Ooh, snow drifts. Alright, the snow's been drifting there quite nicely. Quite lucky, really, that they've been doing quite a good job of keeping the roads clear locally, the main roads. I mean, I've been deliberately driving just to test the tyres on the quieter roads. Ah, sledging fun, brilliant. The GoPro picked that up. But anyway. Snow can be so beautiful, can't it? And yet, deadly for vehicles. The temperature outside today is minus 4.5 degrees centigrade. So, despite the sun, and despite it being almost March, well, 28th of February actually. So conclusion with the winter wheels is you can keep going in an electric car, the i3, in snowy and icy conditions. I'm going very carefully here because I know from experience that this is always icy. A slight uphill, and let's see what happens. There we go. Oh, this car come the other way, so I can't do any hero stuff. Oh well. That spoiled it, didn't it? Please comment below. Tell me what you think of winter wheels. Do you really need them? Right, here we go. Bit of opposite lock and sideways. Lovely. Yeah, that's good. Hope you found that useful. Winter wheels. Keep you on the road. Right. Time to plug her back in. So it's nice and warm for when I go home later. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more.